So Donna had her costume party, and just... no. Remember how for one brief, delirious moment of stupidity, I thought that Bradley wasn't the most awful human to have ever been spawned in the depths of hell? Well, I was mistaken. So I did decide to dress as a stormtrooper. Not a sexy stormtrooper, mind you, an actual stormtrooper. And since it is, you know, a stormtrooper, there's a helmet that covers your face. And for some reason, I am blaming the punch, I decided that it would be a good idea to go and talk to Bradley when he didn't know who I was. Besides, he was dressed as the 10th Doctor, and I was amused. Yes, in retrospect, that was probably a terrible idea, but yeah, that's what I did, you know, just as a joke. So I went up to him and said,
"Are you Brad Messina?"
And then we talked for a while, and he seemed moderately not awful, and I told him that I was a postdoc in Beth's lab, and I think I said something like,
"I'd explain the chemistry of Viagra to you, but it's probably too hard. But
don't worry, I think I can keep up." And then we exchanged Viagra puns for a while. Seriously, there are a lot. And it was pretty fun. And he actually finally listened to me explain the basic chemistry behind the drug he's supposed to be consulting on. And then, I don't know what made me say this, but then I said,
"So I met Bonnie Pomeroy last week. What do you think of her?"
Well, she is incredibly stubborn, and that makes it very difficult for her to lose an argument. Hugo must have heard this, because as he walked by, he called out, "See? I knew you liked her!" Hilarious, Hugo. Just hilarious. But then Bradley looked absolutely disgusted. "I said she was stubborn. The last time I checked, that was a bad thing."
"Yeah, but what you call stubbornness, I might call persistence, which is a good thing. I bet it's her persistence that makes her a better lawyer than you."
A good lawyer? Why do you think Donna brought on Messina? Bonnie and her team just barely stopped the photocopier. Donna only keeps her on because she's entertaining, but what she doesn't realize is that everyone is just laughing at her. Bonnie loves to prance around and pretend like she's some kind of genius lawyer scientist. She's not. She thinks she's so clever and witty, but really, she's just funny because of how awkward she is. I mean, of course, everything he said is bullshit. Donna hired me because I'm the best, and yeah, she laughs at my jokes because I'm hilarious. So I said,
"Well, Bonnie did go to Stanford, and you went to UPenn, so if we're looking at the quality of education..."
His face turned red, and he said, "Bonnie loves to talk about grades in schools, but did you know she failed physical chemistry?" The reason why I failed that class was because my dad had just died. And when I got back, I honestly didn't have the energy to deal with that class. And Bradley knows that.
"When I see Bonnie, I'll tell her what you said."
Oh, do. She'll have a fit, but hey, I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Wait a second. I knew you were trouble when you walked in? He absolutely knew that was me. Why did he pretend that he didn't know me? Why is he such an asshole? I swear there are moments when he feels rare glimpses of those things that humans call friendliness or not total douchebaggery, but then he's all like, "What are these? Are these feelings of being nice? Nope, can't have those. Now must be extra douchey in order to make up for my momentary lapse in judgment." There's more to the party. A lot of stuff happened that didn't involve the D-bag, Bradley, but right now I'm too tired to get into that. Believe me, I have lots to say on the rest of the stuff that happened at the party, but for now, I'm out.